stand here as an MCF alumni and again as a Power Randa alumni. That was blessed to people. Today I am going to stand in the name of all Power alumni to present to you what we've been doing throughout the year. Since we had an action plan from September last year, some of you remember because we were together. As we proceed, I would like to give a bit introduction of Power Randa alumni. It was created in January 14, 2015. And again, with support of Power Randa Secretariat to support activities and call the alumni to give back. The alumni is both the students who went to Power and the beneficiaries of Power. And again, giving back is something we have to have at heart. Then the Power Randa Secretariat brought them together and to see what they can do to give back. After all, they have participated in some activities, among of which we have participated in mentoring activities, such as ending early pregnancies, mentoring about reproductive education, career guidance, ensuring girls that they stand not to be the second. You remember that we also have some of these mentors at our schools. There they were also participating in mentoring at the centers of excellence to the schools where we went in high school. I think you all remember, some of these were our mentors. Then we visited teenage mothers at Marembo Center and we were relocating to build a home for them through Bank of Kigali 50th anniversary wishes. Then Bank of Kigali wished to do something, then the Power alumni also participated and the action was initiated. Now these young mothers have a home with their kids. So we are currently among the 13 Power alumni African countries to share experiences and we were given a platform to showcase our activities. These are some of the achievements since September last year and since the alumni was initiated. I have mentioned it, we visited the Marembo Center. Then I also mentioned mentorship in high school. Kamonyi and Magana through AIMS partnership, where young kids were mentored to follow sciences courses. Some they fear mathematics, as some of us did. And we also have career guidance and counseling, open air mentoring. Then you can see this achievement into images with some images. They are not very clear, but after we can share them. Here we visited Power Gahibi. The activity was called Sisters Day. Of course, we have to share our love and our affection to all the Power alumni and the Power students. The alumni had a lunch together. They mentored them about career development and career paths. And then we also participated in the International Day of Women and Girls in Science. This was celebrated in Ramagana district. This happened in partnership with AIMS. We also mentored over 200 young girls about, when you're in high school, some of your friends want to do social sciences and you want to do sciences, then it beats up, you can't have a decision. But some of them were stuck to this decision doing sciences and it gave us a good result. This was a mathematics clinic in Kamonyi district. As I have said earlier, you know that even if you were, like when you were in high school and primary, some of us used to fear mathematics and some of us didn't want to take any course that will lead us in mathematics. Then this was a day to make people see mathematics as a friendly course like any other courses. We mentored over 200 students. They were all senior one students, both girls and boys, from different schools in Kamonyi district. It gave us a good result because kids now were serious to the classes and they were participating more, doing their homeworks, asking questions. Before it was a different story. Then we have another action plan which is moving forward. It will be carried out in November. That is open air mentoring in Nyangatare district. Currently in the country, Nyangatare has the highest rank of early pregnancies and drug abuse, all those things. Then we go there, try to see what we can do. Maybe we hope to see good results happening, but it is not a maybe. It will happen because we believe that we have done it before and we believe in the results we are seeing. Then what's next? The action plan of this coming year. They are the things you have been mentioning in the morning. You know, we said about initiating a Kakoro Wakabakoga, where girls will be meeting and sharing experiences. This will help us, this will help the community and everyone else. We have discussed about it, but to people who were not around, we have seen this to be the only solution that can help us to reach the community. Let's not say that the community has the problem only, but we can also do something. Then it starts within us, then we take the results to the community. There is a quarter meeting to measure what we are doing. Yes, the alumni has a quarter meeting to evaluate the process, or to evaluate where the activities have gone now, the reached, what are we missing, what are we doing, things like that. We also have mentioned about every campus we visit 3 secondary schools around campus to mobilize students about drug abuse within 10 months. This was a gesture among ourselves that we'll be visiting students around our campuses. Then we try to sensitize them and mobilize them to leave drug abuse because it was nothing after all. It kills your life, then you end up doing nothing in life. So that's all we have for today. We as alumni, I don't know if you have any question or anything else to add, but now you've been declared as alumni as well. We expect more because we have become many. Thank you.
And finally, they also added that MasterCard has been a walking stick. So in short, I think we are, in French they say gâtés. We've been spoiled by Power Rwanda and MasterCard. So we thank you so much.
Let me also thank our alumni mentors from the deepest parts of my heart for the very work you're doing, inspiring your sisters. This is very, very important. You're doing great. I cannot have words to express my gratitude to Jen and the team for the work you have been doing all along this week. It's been very amazing. Our girls have been transformed. I know amongst us, we've got other mentors, we've got matrons, we've got our staff at Fawe, and we have the support of IPRC. We all recognize your support and we are grateful. Now, to our girls here, I always tell you that you should be proud of yourselves that you are the chosen few. And I keep saying that there are millions and millions of girls who are needy but do not have the opportunity to be here and to get the support. And I keep reminding you that you should always take this as very important and don't take it for granted. There's one, I'm not going to talk about many things, but I'm going to just pick from what you learned here. The key message all along has been understanding yourselves as human beings and as leaders, isn't it? So, what do you take out of this? Knowing yourselves. Who are you? That is very important. Who am I? After understanding who you are, because you're different, after identifying what you want to be, the next thing is what? Is now take up who you are and serve. You get what I mean? And serve. Start serving today. Don't wait until you finish school, because the future starts now. Use the ability you have. Use the potential you have. Knowing who you are, do the little you can with the love that you have. So make a difference in your small way or in your big way. Start now serving. And that's the message I want to give you today. That after understanding who you are, then give out, give back, and serve. I am sure when you are learning about branding yourselves, you got to know deeper who you want to be. All of you want to be excellent, isn't it? You want to be excellent. So that service that is excellent is what we need of you. And I can promise you that if you serve excellently in whatever you do, in school, at home, in the community, to your sisters, to your brothers, to whoever is in need, you'll get whatever you want. You'll be there. You'll be the person you have always dreamed to be. So I promise. Your coach was telling you to do things in a way it's about marketing yourselves. You market yourselves, and then you always be remembered. So the key word is here, try to be unforgettable in every action, be it in school, be it, any service. So my message today is like, what am I taking from here now that I know who I am? We know that at Fawe, the sky is never the limit. It has never been the limit. Okay? So, go out there, serve, give out what you have, make a difference in your way. And lastly, I want to congratulate you for being who you are and for the achievements so far. Because not everybody is here, it's because of what you have been able to do and achieve. So that effort should be tripled and doubled. And then, what else do we need of you? Excellency. We want you to be the person you want to be. We want you to change the world. We want you to change Rwanda. We want you to change your families. We want you to join forward and make a difference. We want you to recognize all the support you've got from all over the world, the scholarship you got from MasterCard, the support you get from the region, everything, and then say, who am I? How am I going to give back to the society? Let it be in your heart. Again, I want to congratulate you and say, whenever you live here, just have that message and let it be of the year. Thank you very much.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
As you can see, my certificate says for outstanding performance and lasting contribution on. You see, so I was the outstanding among the others. So as they told us, we had to be outstanding and tell or do what we are supposed to be doing. Yeah, I did my level best, as I was telling you. My color energy is red, and when you are a red guy, you want things to be done. So that's what I was always doing. If I see this side was really not working, so I could just stand out and do what I'm supposed to do, so that this can be done.
I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
Something else I want to point out is self-awareness, your welfare. It's important to take care of yourself. It's important that you do not get stressed as you go through these studies. And one thing we do is that we are trying now to make sure that we provide a lot of support to you as you're going through your studies. There are many resources that are available for you out there. How many of you are aware of the Baobab platform? Just raise your hands. Very few. Okay. A lot of you have to be made aware about this platform. When you go to this platform, you will have access to resources where you can now go online and see how you can take care of yourself. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, it is going to affect you in performing what you want to achieve in your life, isn't it? So you have to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. It's very important. Then I just want to talk about the alumni. First of all, thank you so much to the alumni mentors. You're very, very important. And this is the whole spirit of giving back. And this is how they demonstrated to you what giving back is all about. When you finish your studies, it's important that you as well have that spirit of giving back. And this can be anything small. Even if you just take 5 minutes to just talk to someone and provide them with little advice, you can actually make a serious change to this person's life. And they have committed so much time in the last week to try and ensure that you are going to have a fantastic life going forward. So thank you very much to you, the alumni mentors. And also, speaking of alumni, in the foundation, the first path is not just a scholarship. Where the journey begins is actually when you become an alumni. This is where we want to see you, giving it back to your community. And we are there to provide support. So do not think that because you're going to finish your studies, you are finished with foundation. No, that's not the case. We are going to continue with you, okay? We are going to work with you as alumni, and this is also important for you to take back as well. We are going to be there for you. And of course, the coaches. I just had a brief, view of today, and I learned a lot as well today. And that's a fantastic thing about education. You're always learning every day. Small things like interview, how is telling you how you should perform in an interview. Those are very important tips. Please make sure that you adhere to that, because these small things, what makes a difference between you and the possibility of getting a job. So I don't take up too much time, but I want you to make me a vow. And how I want you to make that vow is I want you to look at the neighbor, the person you're sitting next to. I want you to shake their hand, and I want you to say, I am going to be a leader, and I am going to be a change maker. Okay? Say it loud. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
When we were growing up, we were told the future is for the young ones, yeah? But I think this is it. This is it, because there's so many. So once again, it can never be too much to thank the Mastercard Foundation. Thank you so much, Siri and Ms. Olu. Thank you very much. I'll keep saying, God bless the Mastercard Foundation. I mean, everybody who makes this happen. Power Rwanda, thank you very much. The national coordinator and all the staff. Josephine knows all your needs. Don't dare her to mention all your needs. She'll call you each of you one by one. She knows where you come from, your needs. I think that's just the best thing that can happen. Let's thank Josephine. For the trainers, I think the best thing is just to look for you in Venezuela, so that we just learn more. From the little we had, thank you. And I know we are going to look for you, because sometimes, already Mr. Obura said, learning never stops. When you think you have learned, or you've gone through an interview course, or you've gone through a leadership course, every time you enter into a new class, you learn something new, so thank you very much. To the peer mentors, good job, keep going, and keep mentoring the others. And the alumni mentors, thank you very much. This is all about the program. And of course to all of you, because that's why we're here. Yeah? Great. So I'll try and just tell you a few things that I saw yesterday. So as Josephine announced that it's now time for us to go and work somewhere else, I was like, why ask Josephine? We've just started listening to the great lessons. So as I was walking out, I was not very happy. But I knew I also had to go do something else that impacts on this program. But I know you have learned a lot. And I can tell you, let me tell you one thing that I captured as I walked out. Your feet can only take you where your mind has been. I'd never heard of that. I had never. So I left also having picked a sentence. And I said, it's true. By the time you move from one point to the other, it is because your mind has told you, your mind has made you believe that you can do it. So I believe your mind will tell you so many things from here today, and that your feet will take you to that place. So for me, I learned that and I picked that. I'd never heard of that before. Thank you very much. And then today I was just right on time to learn about interviews as a transaction. For a long time, most of us when we go for interviews, we go to beg. Like, please, just give me this job, I need it. But today I've learned that actually they need me as much as I need them. Yeah? And see, I'm learning this, don't ask me how old I am, but I'm learning this late, after I've done so many other interviews. So you have the opportunity, you've learned it early enough, that you walk into that interview room and look at the people and say, you know what, you need me as much as I need you, let me tell you who I am. Yeah, and then talk about you. So that's a big thing I'm left with. And then the last thing also, I'm also doing a recap of the things I had in the short time that I've been here. The colors. Guess what color I am? Guess my Okay. Guess what? I only had one that described me. I had one red from this side. And okay, it's a beautiful color, but people fear it a lot of times, right? And I'm sure yesterday I had someone recapping and saying that they are autocratic. I think trainers, you will help us. I think being authoritarian and autocrats is two different things. I hope we all belong in the authoritarian. Authoritarian is positive. You get things done. They get done. Of course, you're also aggressive. You're pushy. You want things to be done and you want to see results and you don't want long stories from the blues and the greens. The blues are still coming with what does the manual say, what is the methodology, and then the greens are there saying, no, if everybody does not agree, I don't think we should move. And sometimes you don't all agree, right? And then the yellows are like, what's up you guys, you're wasting time, let's just do it. Let's just get it done. So I'm a red, I'm a proud red, and but I have been reminded, I go nowhere without the blues, green, and yellow. I go nowhere. And I can tell you this, for the few years that I've worked, I cannot go anywhere without the blues. Because if the blues are not there, I'll make mistakes. I'll sign the wrong checks. If the greens are not there to remind me to care about that slow, maybe learner or someone who's catching up, again, I end up being a leader of my own. Everybody goes like, okay, you proceed, you do what you want. So without the greens, I am in trouble. And the yellows just make my world. So it's important, please always remember that it will always apply in your life. It has applied in mine, and I know it will apply in yours. But I just emphasized on the reds because a lot of times people mistake them and think they are the bad people in the team or the group, but you need them. Because also without the regs, people just keep on consulting, over-consulting, going around, then they consult, after consult, they consult another, then they make a commission of inquiry, then they, So when you have a red, they go like, no, stop, let's get it moving. So let's be proud of all our colors. So as I conclude, I just thought of sharing the three things that I learned, but I also want to conclude on something. I have heard of this saying a lot of times, that there's a special place for women, a special place for women in hell, of those women who do not assist other women. There's a special place for you in hell if you do not assist another woman. It's not my saying, it's Albright. It's Madeleine Albright. How many of you have ever heard of this lady? Most of you, yes, but not. So she's the first state secretary. She was the first female secretary of state in the United States, and she served under President Bill Clinton. And when she was climbing the ladders, getting there, this was a revolution that came to her. I've known about this saying, and today I was also just confirming the author of it. So please, if you're here as a lady, today we are ladies, young ladies, and you do not help another woman, there's a special place waiting for you now. Okay? So you've heard of those things where people say women are enemies of women. There's nothing like that. I don't believe in it. But I believe there's a special place in hell for those who do not help other women. So please make sure after this you have at least just one person, just one. We're not asking for more, just one other young girl in your village young girl in school, in your university, in wherever you are, that looks up to you so that you can make a bigger community of girls who have gone through the NCF scholarship. They are Power alumni, and you're basically just young women who want to see a greater nation of different women. And also, just knowing, going out as a leader, a female leader, just know that the standards are double. Yes. When a woman makes a mistake in leadership, that mistake is twice. Trust me. I come from a country where men can easily sleep in parliament, and that's news. In fact, people just laugh. But dare you sleep as a woman in parliament, you'll make the headlines. Of see, when you give women an opportunity, see what they do, they sleep in parliament. They just carry their handbags, they make their hair, they put on lipstick. As in, the standards are so harsh and hard. But once you know that that is the standard, what then happens to you? You get ready. And you make sure you're not trapped into that. Trust me, women are least found in corruption. But if you are, as a leader, a female leader found in corruption, my dear, you make the headlines. Are you understanding what I'm saying? That the standards are double standards. You're judged twice as harsh as any other leader would. So the skills you've learned today, please make use of them so that you do not find yourself in that double standard. You get what I'm saying? Yes, just so that you don't find yourself in that double standard. And I'm sure a lot of this you've learned in your gender classes, and it's the reality of the world. That when you get that opportunity, you must be twice as smart, twice as excellent in your work, so that you are able to provide the leadership. And I look forward to more of you being in this strong alumni association. She's spoken about a lot of things that are happening out there. They've just reached a few people, the mentorship sessions, and mentorship is not a one-day event. It's a continuous activity. You can't be mentored just one day and you get it. It has to be continuous. You must have a coach, you must have a mentor who works with you. And you are going to be a mentor to someone else and identifying a coach and a mentor for you. So once again, I'm very proud of you. I'm proud that you had time to come. You know you had a choice to be here or not, right? But you made the choice to be here. So I'm proud of you. I wish you all the best. I look forward to more great female leaders out there and a greater community of our alumni. Thank you very much.
Reka rero tubashimire twari twabasezeranije akabwiriza mwahoze mukavuga amashyi y'akazi murayibuka se cyangwa unashaka kuvuga we are going to read in a very special way, and please take care of the last note, okay? You may be surprised if we ask you to do it also. Are we ready?
The training is meant for girls who are going to year 2 in the university, and it's about training them on life skills, particularly on leadership, entrepreneurship, and career development. And this, we believe, will help them throughout their career development and the world of work that they will face in the future. Basically, we are training them to be the future generation of leaders. So we expect them to live here, self-aware, having a purpose in life, and able to choose well in the world of work to know exactly the direction they are going.
So first, we are very excited to see the number of ladies who have attended this conference and have learned a lot about career guidance and leadership. And so we are expecting that we now have more young leaders who are going to mentor others and who are going to be trainers of others. And most important is that we are also proposing and also encouraging them to have the spirit of giving back. They have gained something from the MasterCard Foundation and Fawe, and we hope that they will be able to share this with other upcoming scholars and also even other girls who are not necessarily part of the scholarship program, but to build a bigger community of young women who are leaders and also who are picking competitive careers. Their future is bright. The sky is just the lower limit, because with education, with the skills of leadership, there is nothing that they cannot do. And I like that they live here today knowing that their feet will only go where their mind has led them. What they think of, what they believe in, what they are sure they can do, then it's possible. Nothing is impossible with a positive mind.
My name is Iragua Mali Fidel Nadia. I'm a student in University of Rwanda, College of Medicine and Health Science in Department of General Nursing. And in all this week, we've been studying about leadership and career guidance. And the most impacted my life is what we have studied at the first day, called life, the true meaning of life. We learn that learn your passion, and in learning your passion, you know how to know what you like, what you really like. And secondly was investigate your personality, what you are, what you really are. You must investigate it in order to get something. And when you consider your passion and your personality, it will help you to find your strength. When you find your strength, you put them together with education, you put them with all ability and talent you have in life, and then you get something creative.
Thank you. My name is Adusabe Anna, and I'm a university student from Ines Ruhengeri. I'm doing biomedical laboratory sciences, and I was much privileged to be in the session that held almost like 2 weeks. And what impacted me most is knowing the value of life. First of all, there is a quote from our coach Jerry. He told us that a poor man doesn't have friends. Yeah, this impacted me to know the value of my life. Just knowing that most of the time we place our lives to the situation where we are not located, and this makes us being underdetermined, like not being cared for because of the places we are placing into ourselves. I was able to know that knowing the value of my life, there are some situations where I could locate my life and find myself not being valued. But as I locate my life to the situation where I can be valued, then my talent and my ideas can be easily seen. That was impacted me most. And another thing that impacted me most is that my feet will never take me to the place where my mind has never visited of. This is that I should just sit down and think about the place and think about the vision. Just knowing that I'm coming from a poor family, knowing that I'm coming from a low background cannot underdetermine me and make me the person who is still low. I'm still high as I continue going.
Thank you. My name is Vela Yvonne. I'm from Ines Ruhengeri, doing biomedical laboratory science. I'm really glad that we've really had this training for a week. I was wondering, what if it was a month? What would it really give? Because just for a week and few days, 10 days, in an estimation, there are around 10 days. But it's really awesome that it has really impacted my life. In person, I really earned much from this, and I felt like despite of anything that can challenge me, I won't give it a seat, I won't give it a mind, I will just get it as my stepping stone to just reach somewhere, as in the Lord's session we've had today, which was saying weakening your weaknesses. I won't just give a seat to my weaknesses. I know I have some weaknesses because no one is perfect, but then I won't give them a seat. I'll just do anything to weaken them so as to see myself going very far that anyone can't reach.
I've been impacted by this workshop. Really, it had impact on my heart. Because of my background wasn't so good. Before I had a goal, but I didn't know how I can really put into I will put into the practice. But for now, I know that what I will do in future so that I can be able to put that goal into the reality. A little bit of my background. I'm the girl who faced gender-based violence. I was always being put back that I'm a girl, I'm not supposed to study. So to the extent that mom always asked herself why I didn't produce a boy, but I was always determined to show that a girl can do better than a boy.
I'm by names of Wangaba Donai from Hoye campus doing law. So this week has been a fruitful week because I've started a lot. I got to discover myself. At first I didn't know who I was. Kinda I was confused saying, who am I? Just in that confusion. So this training came up and it was very needed on my part because I got to know who I was by fulfilling those work they gave us to do. And after all, I discovered I'm a red about the color energy. I was a red person. A red person is that authoritative person, a leader, So the impact these trainings had on me, I got to know how to treat other people around me. Like, I can't blame you because you're not talking to me, because that's how you are, that's who you are. I can't blame you for being yourself. I've got to be social with other people by accepting who they are. If you're just that person who likes, giving conclusions, that person who likes talking, other person who like being alone, I just prefer giving them their space right now because I know who they are.
My names are Ichezumutima Divine, and I'm from Ines Ruhengeri campus. I'm doing civil engineering. So this training was awesome. That's what I can say. And we learned about life. We learn our passions, our personalities, finding out your strength, and all together counts. There's this saying that Jerry said, our lead coach. He said that you can never, your feet can never reach somewhere where your mind have never taken you. So that's what stuck on my heart. So everything that you're going to be doing, you have to first think of it. You have to first, put that in your mind, and you saw that your feet is going to be reaching there. And another thing that stuck on my heart, it was also a quote. It says, if you can't do a great thing, then you have to do that small thing, but in a great way. So that's what we learned. We learned a lot of things, but that's what was so energetic on my heart. That's what took a big place in my heart.